When you're looking to sell a particular type of setting or service within the concrete lifting, space here, in this case, pool deck leveling, let's look at as an example. It's certainly important to, answer people's unique questions, right, about their situation because, things like, let's say a pool deck, those people are going to have different questions than that somebody that just needs a basic, driveway slab lifted, for instance. But, first things, we really want to do is visually, just connect and show people what we're all about, things like video before and afters, pool deck actual footage or video or photos versus generic, stock photos. And we see that all the time. Guys have, concrete lifting pages for pool decks, but they just show, again, just generic photos. They don't show anything about a pool. So anything you can do to just visually resonate with people, show their problems like we do with, particular photos. Again, more photos that show exactly their issues, that's going to make a big, big difference. And then along the way, obviously showing, the benefits of what you do can anchor it certainly against concrete or deck replacement. And, that's a big costly, overtaking or undertaking, I should say. And, but again, more of the same. We have lots of photos, videos, and then the unique questions, right? So we talk about what does that unique buyer for this particular type of page or service need. Again, with pools in particular, people are going to have very, very different questions. Things like, do I have to drain my pool? Do I have to remove my furniture or fences? All these things are specific to this type of buyer, right? People might be concerned about, hey, is this like toxic for the pool area? Like all these things, right? So if you can answer all those questions, you're going to make it so easy for people to choose you as the expert over a competitor who just generally talks about how they do concrete lifting. So all these things, and with pool decks, right? These people generally have a lot of money. Like, what do they care about, right? They care about, is this going to not only fix my problem, but is it going to make my patio look okay still? Or is this going to look ugly and my neighbors are going to judge me because of the look of it? So all this sorts of stuff. So think through each one of your different buyers. And again, that's going to vary, from buyer to buyer, whether that's, warehouse floors, for instance, on the commercial side of things. People there, they want to see proof that you can fix their problem, that you understand their unique concerns. What sorts of things can you fix within their facility? All these things are again things that help them choose you and help get found online on search. So again, same sort of idea, and that's kind of the approach and structure that we always take when we build out, the different service pages. And ultimately, again, if you're looking to drive more leads, this is the stuff that separates you from your competitors. You're building assets, and ultimately you're building lead generation machines that don't rely on ads. So that's why we take this approach. Yes, it does take a lot more time, effort, and thought to build these things out, but at the end of the day, that's what does the job. So that's the approach we take.